like a bell cut.
Hello and welcome back to the channel where once again it's time for another CEX Pickups video. Now I was in Worcester today primarily because they had Assassin's Creed Rogue in stock. They also had the original Assassin's Creed and one of the Pro Evo games on the PS2 that I'm looking to get. So I thought, you know what, I'll go up there and pick those up. Unfortunately for me, they had the disc for Assassin's Creed Rogue, but there was no case. I looked through all the PS3 games, all the PS4 games, no box. I asked at the till, and the boy was going to sell me the disc, and he went to put it in a black DVD case. He goes, "Oh, I can do this for you." And I said, "No, it's okay. I will pick it up with a box and manual." And to be fair, he actually said, "Oh yeah, if I was collecting these old games, I'd want them in good condition too." Now, I don't class PS3 as old myself, but I guess if you're only 19 or 20, then PS3 is actually really old to somebody like that. So anyway, I did not get Assassin's Creed Rogue, unfortunately. I really struggle with saying that I do, but no, didn't get it. So the quest continues to try and find that in a local store. But I did get 3 games. I traded in the Midnight Club game I got from the charity shop for £4, and that actually paid for all 3 of my pickups. So the first one was Pro Evolution Soccer 2009 on the PS2. This is a 50p one still, like the older ones. This is in pretty nice condition. It's got one nick on the back of the box here, but it is complete. The manual's in nice condition. The disc has got a few scratches, but I have played it. It does work fine. So that's another Pro Evo game ticked off the list. Now, I think from now on, 2010 up to 2014, they gradually get more expensive, more expensive, more expensive until you get to 2014. Has actually been put up to £65, I believe, with a manual now, which is ludicrous. But to be fair, the copies I've seen on eBay, people are trying to sell them for over 100 quid. 100 quid for a Pro Evo game. It's funny because a lot of the time on consoles, the last version of FIFA and the last version of Pro Evo do have more expensive price tags. They do, with the exception of the Wii. For some reason, I've got 2013's Pro Evo on the Wii down there. It's only 3 quid at CEX, and the last FIFA on the Wii, I think FIFA 14, I think that's only £3 or £4 as well, which is strange because usually the last ones are really expensive because they didn't sell as many because everybody had moved on to the next generation. Anyway, that's the first pickup. Second pickup is the original Assassin's Creed. It is the standard release, not the Platinum one, and I'm happy to say it's got the standard disc in. This is in really nice condition for such an old game. The SLES number is only 158, so obviously it was really, really early in the PS3's life. But now I can finally start playing the Assassin's Creed series. Some people may well say, well, why did you buy it? Because one of the later ones came with it as a downloadable file, so you could install it on your PS3. I didn't really want to take up 8 GB of my PS3's hard drive, to be fair. Plus, I like having all of them like physically as well. So that was nice. That was $150, I do believe, so nice and cheap. So we'll give that a bash and then hopefully work my way through the Assassin's Creed series. And the last game was a PS3 release title that I've never played, that I've thought about picking up time and time again and just never bothered. Well, today I decided to. £2, Motorstorm. I've never played it. This SLES number is 6. So basically, I think that means it was like the 6th game released on the system, although I think they all came out on release day. So again, never played it. It's like an off-road style racing game. I think you can use bikes, quad bikes and stuff as well. Funny thing about this, it had like multiple sequels, and one of the sequels went backwards a generation and came out on the PS2. That's a really, really weird thing to do. Have the first one come out on the PS3, but then a sequel comes out and it comes out on the PS2, and I think the PSP didn't come out on the PS3, I don't think, which is really strange. I'll stick it up there. I think it's on the CEX app. So those are my 3 pickups today. Nothing expensive, nothing exciting. One thing I do want to say about Worcester store, though, is customer service was fine, but the queue was horrific. It took 20 minutes to line up and get served because the people in front, I don't know what they were selling, buying, but it took forever. We were in the queue a long time, and my older daughter was with me. She was getting a little bit annoyed, to be fair. Another thing, though, is this reprinted cover situation that we seem to have in every CEX I visit nowadays, the amount of reprinted covers. Now, on the PS3 section in Worcester, it was even worse because clearly they didn't have any spare PS3 cases. So the PS3 cases that they'd lost, they were getting black DVD cases, printing off an insert, sliding it in the black DVD case and putting them out. Now, one of these was Killzone HD, which is £48. in a black DVD case, no manual. Nobody is ever going to buy that. Unfortunately, I don't have any photos or video footage because basically there was loads of people in there. The queue was huge and I didn't want to look pretty weird going around photoing all these reprinted covered games. Another one was Silent Hill Collection on the PS3, had a reprinted cover and no manual. That's quite an expensive title. No one is going to want to buy it. And they didn't really have that many PS3 games. They didn't have many 360 games. They didn't have many Wii games. They hardly had any PS2 games. And so not a lot of variety really, in all fairness. So I was quite lucky to just actually get 3 games, I guess, I wanted. But that is it for today. Let me know your thoughts. Have you been in any CEX stores recently where they've got reprinted covers and they're just using black or plain DVD cases now to put the cover in? I mean, I'm never going to buy one like that. I can't imagine anybody would, especially when it's a £48 game like Killzone HD. That is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back in the near future with some more pickups. Goodbye for now.